Hey y'all, welcome back to Today in Music History for July 21st. And today we're going to look at a 4-year period. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but hey, that's what we're doing, okay? It was 35 years ago today, in 1990, that Roger Waters performed The Wall live in Berlin at the former site of the Berlin Wall. The concert had a whole bunch of guests, including, Joni Mitchell, Sinead O'Connor, the Scorpions, and a whole bunch more. I remember watching the VHS tape of this so many times back in the day. And then, of course, I finally got to see him in 2012 do The Wall in its entirety. It was awesome. It was 36 years ago today, in 1989, that Weird Al's feature film debut is released. Yep, UHF. Of course, it flops, but it gains a cult following, including this guy. I just love that stupid movie. I mean, buy 9 spatulas and get the 10th one for just 1 penny. And then on that same day in 1989, Milli Vanilli gets busted for lip syncing when there's an issue with the playback at their show in Bristol, Connecticut. It just starts going, girl, you know it's, girl, you know it's, girl, you know it's, and then they run off the stage. It wasn't until the next year, though, that the shit hit the fan and the truth came out. And of course, that story ends really sadly. And it was 38 years ago today in 1987 that Guns N' Roses released their debut album, Appetite for Destruction. In my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinions, Appetite is one of the greatest debut albums in history. It's also one of the most popular as it sold over 30 million copies. Though don't let anybody, fool you. The album wasn't necessarily popular when it was initially released. It only got huge in 1988 once the singles for Welcome to the Jungle, Paradise City, and Sweet Child of Mine, really took off. And happy birthday to Howie Epstein of the Heartbreakers, who would have been 70 today, but he passed away in 2003 at the age of 47. Cat Stevens, who of course changed his name to Yusuf Islam in 1977, turns 77 years old today. And that piece of shit Kim Fowley, who was a songwriter and manager and sexual predator, would have been 86 today. He fortunately passed away in 2015 at the age of 75. Tune in tomorrow for another Today in Music History.